The Moon in Virgo. Reading from a book by Alan Leo, Astrology for All. And I've known some Moon in Virgos. And the native has good intellectual powers and is capable of following some intellectual pursuit. He has a good memory and learns easily. This can be true, but again, you have to look at the whole chart. There's other influences. It's not always necessarily the case. I've known some Moon and Virgos that have had memory issues because of other things in the chart. I've known some Moon and Virgos that I did not consider very intellectual or did not follow an intellectual pursuit. You look at the chart, you can easily see which Moon and Virgo you're talking about. And then he gets into that it covers a great variety of occupations: servant, manager, agent, or subordinate in any capacity. Any occupation connected with grain or foodstuffs, such as a farmer, a miller, a grocer, confectioner. This is a book that was written fairly old. Anything connected with drugs or medicine, herbalist, doctor, dispenser. And really we're talking about with the Moon in Virgo, this could be, Virgo being associated with service, employment. This is a very good employee. We could say something that is routine, like a secretary or just anything that would be secretarial. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you're a secretary. I've known a Moon in Virgo who's an attorney who also, for the most part, is in a secretarial position, and a lot of attorneys are doing that type of work where they are service oriented, very much sitting at a desk doing some type of routine work. I knew a Moon in Gemini, which is also ruled by Virgo, who is a scientist. So I think Virgo could also be a scientist. That goes along with this intellectual pursuit. And she said that how much she likes routine. She was also a Taurus sun, which I recently did Gemini Moon. I talked about the changeability of it all. And that's how you can see the depends on the chart, because this idea of routine and Mercury, Virgo, it just grounds the person. And they don't have to worry, because worry is associated with Virgo. Everything's taken care of. It just alleviates the worry. And I think, speaking of worry, when you serve others and you help others, this is when Virgo really, especially the Moon in Virgo, is most satisfied. Whether they want to think this, believe this or not, they will find when they serve others, they will be very content and happy. He makes a trustworthy and fortunate servant. They're just talking about service, and himself is fortunate through servants or those under him. And this is a way that they will become, fortunate when they talk. Speaking of serving, being humble, serving through humility, and these people typically will become fortunate. Not everyone. I don't think everyone will be fortunate. A lot of people can be taken advantage of, which is something that I think Moon in Virgo doesn't really have to worry about. This position taken alone tends to make him quiet and easygoing, somewhat irresolute, not ambitious or pretentious. There can be this dichotomy there too, this idea of ambition with other things in the chart where they want to be ambitious. And key word, want to or desires to be ambitious, but their Moon in Virgo is showing them who or what they really are. And that goes along with the whole Leo, I think the Leo-Virgo interface, when you have a Sun in Leo and a Moon in Virgo. His many friends, especially female friends, may belong to some company, firm, society, or association. There's likelihood of many short journeys and work as a secretary, messenger, clerk, traveler, schoolmaster, etc. Anything that has to do with Mercury that is earthy in nature, like being as he says, a schoolmaster, a traveler. One interesting thing about traveling, this person I'm thinking of, which I hope she's watching this, uh, she when she talked about traveling, she always had to have an itinerary, and that was interesting because I never, which is weird. I never really thought about itineraries. I just went with the flow, especially on vacation. She had to have an itinerary. She was used to hiring people to take care of everything, and it's something that I learned from that I thought would help me in traveling as well. That I would have better traveling experiences if I had an itinerary uh, and had some scheduling around my travel. My traveling experiences wouldn't have been as bad as they have been in my past. So that's the moon in Virgo, and thanks for watching.